Welcome to part 2 of my tach conversion for the 67 MGB-GT. As in part 1, I was using the Spida. Apologies for not pronouncing that right, but converting from the old RVI to the RVC, which is a more modern, runs off the negative post. Just loosely installed here in the vehicle. I got my grounds over here. I labeled the connections with a labeler, just, in the future, or, you forget what wires go where. This was the high output coil. This was the square wave 12 volt for the MSD, and I pre-ran an MSD connector through the dash over to the passenger side. In the future, when I put a V8 in here, a 302 Ford, I'm going to use an MSD and mount it over in that area. So that's pre-done for me. Right now we're just going off the standard coil connection, and I ran a wire out to the coil. I got your generator light, your gauge illumination there, and then this wire here provides 12 volts. Now it's been converted to negative ground, right? Your 12 volts to power the tachometer. Now, in a next video, after initially I wasn't getting any power on this wire, and I'll explain that on the next video. But things you run into with these old cars that have been sitting, or owned by several people, and modifications and stuff done. So I did cheat and ran it already, and I had to adjust the calibration from the audio file. I'm using my Snap-on tachometer. The Snap-on dealer that sold it to me years ago said, super accurate, something having a jeweled needle. So that's what I'm using to adjust it in the vehicle with the actual motor. And I did have to adjust it quite a bit, probably 10 turns clockwise. Right here is my access hole with the little adjustment, and I used a tiny little screwdriver they provided. Pretty easy to do while you got enough wire, and I just compared it to the Snap-on tack and adjusted it. And initially I'd adjusted it for the what was it? I think the 3000 RPM, and it was off for the 6000 on the audio file. If I'd probably gone to that, it would have been closer. But here we are. I'm going to fire it up so you can see for yourself. And I think I paid around $65 for the little conversion, and just set that in there, and it saved me about $300 versus a new tachometer, or Smith's tachometer. Could have gotten any aftermarket tach, but I wanted it to look factory, so I gotta set the phone down and hold the key to start it, because see, keys out of the dash. So I was running wires and stuff in there. Okay. Oh. And there tach at idle. And the snap-on RPMs just under 1500, about 1500 there. And so let's take it up to $3,000 and $3,000 there. So the tach, I'm very happy with it. You know, the needle moves smoothly, it doesn't jump around, and it's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Very impressed. Very happy. And it jives with. Okay, you want to see 2500? Sorry about the glare. Let's do 2500. And we're about 2500 right there. So yeah, I'd recommend this conversion. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps and inspires you to do it.